Oh, hey. Just watching the Switch 2 reveal trailer for probably the 56th time. Very excited. Very excited. But you know what has me thinking? Nintendo Switch is still out. So I think we should get a Nintendo Direct in February. But there's been some speculation that it might not happen. I disagree. I know that a Nintendo Direct is still happening in February. And I'm going to prove that with facts and logic. I've been looking at the past Nintendo Directs, and I think I found a pattern that tells us exactly when we should expect one to drop. If you look at every single Nintendo Direct / presentation since 2019, you've got quite a lot. So, let's whittle down this information to something we actually want to use. That would be just the ones in February, since we're talking about February here. That brings us to this number. Much less, but still containing some that we don't really care about, like Pokemon Presents and partner showcases, which never reveal anything about Nintendo, the main publisher, the one we really care about, the one that gives us the goods. So we're gonna whittle that down even further to just actual directs, as I like to call them. This includes February 2023, February 9th, 2022, February 17th, 2021, February 20th, 2022, and February 13th, 2019. Oh, and Animal Crossing New Horizon Direct was pretty important, so it does kind of count, and it shows us that February is definitely a good time to predict these Nintendo Directs, but for our purposes, we want to keep the general Nintendo Direct, so we're going to do away with that one. We can go further with this and extrapolate some valuable data. If you look at the days, like February 8th, February 9th, February 17th, February 13th, you can pretty logically assume that, well, 8th through the 17th, that's the time frame we have. So, there it is, folks. As long as it's between those days, we still got a chance of getting a Direct, right? Wrong. Actually, we can go further than that. Because if you look, February 8th in 2023 was a Wednesday. In 2022, it was a Wednesday. In 2021, it was a Wednesday, and I don't know if you can tell by now, in 2019, it was also a freaking Wednesday. So now if we check our Gregorian calendar, we can see that all of these days are now off of the table, bringing us down to only 4 possibilities. Now, doesn't that look a lot better? So, there you have it, folks. The 4 possible days. The only ones. Right? Wrong again. Because you can dig deeper and analyze further. Let's take a look at those dates again. In 2023, it was the 2nd Wednesday of the month. In 2022, it was the 2nd Wednesday of the month. In 2021, it was the 3rd Wednesday of the month, but then also in 2019, it was the 2nd Wednesday of the month. We're getting a pattern here. So if we once again check our Gregorian calendar, then we will find that not only are all of the days that we previously were able to cross out still very much off the table, but now we can include 2 more, leaving us with only 2 possible options. Since we are only on day number 10 as of the recording of this video, there is still a perfectly good chance that it will be on the 12th, so it is my prediction that we are going to see on the 11th, which is tomorrow, a post from Nintendo officially announcing a Nintendo Direct for the very next day. Of course, no mention of the Switch 2, as is obligatory. And that's my theory. Take it to the bank.